Podcasting. Welcome to Sage Words with Saige.
Yippee!
We just went and got Gianna's
Lunch. Jinx.
harmonic. That was
Wait,
I went lunch up and you went lunch down.
I don't have money.
It's currently snowing.
And
It's so pretty, but it's not sticking.
It's not sticking, so we
It's
can't
melting.
leave. How about we explain why Morgan isn't here? Oh yeah, Morgan isn't here. She died. No, she didn't. No, she's still alive. She only has and she's listening to this right now.
She is. She's the new editor because I failed.
I didn't.
Hi, Morgan.
Okay, for lunch today, I have spicy brisket noodles without the brisket because I'm vegetarian, and so is Kylie. Yippee. Wait, I have to do the.
It's lunchtime. Hey, what's for lunch?
Oh,
Some bubble guppies.
Oh my god. I never watched Bubble Guppies.
Bubble.
I never watched Bubble Guppies. I watched the Backyardigans.
Bubble guppies.
I watched the Backyardigans and Curious George.
I watched Curious George. My little sister was obsessed with bubble guppies though, so.
Yeah, my lunch today, which I consider this a lunch because I never have anything other than a pack of pretzels and a granola bar, max. So today I have goldfish. What is this called? A pastry crisp.
It's a bar.
It's a bar. And apple fish.
I have Philadelphia roll sushi, a bag of Lay's potato chips,
Ooh, we love that. Oh, so good.
chocolate from Japan,
Damn.
and roasted salted walnuts.
That's. What are those? And we had them for 2 years.
It's like, so Boxu is a subscription, and basically it's like handmade Japanese snacks and stuff, and they pack them up in a box and they send them to you every month. So you get one box every month for a yearly subscription.
So good.
And you can also the stuff you try, it's always different, so you get a different box
And you can order the
each
stuff
time.
online.
Yeah. And then if you like a certain product, you can buy it again from their website while it's still the month or whatever, I think. And they have some really good stuff.
Wait, what's your favorite thing that you've gotten?
Okay, there's this white chocolate infused strawberry. It's so good. It's so good. So good.
See, I'm biased against white chocolate. Oh my
I
god,
have,
white
I
chocolate.
had a dark chocolate one too. It's really good.
I love dark
That's
chocolate. Dark chocolate is just superior. I think it's because if I eat too much chocolate, I get a sugar fix, and it causes tension in the back of my neck, and it's a pain. I can't. It hurts to turn my head if I eat too much sugar. It's kind of weird, but it's actually quite common. If I eat one piece of sugar, I want to eat 2 pieces. If I eat 2 pieces, I want to eat another piece. If I eat another piece, I'm gonna feel sick, but I want it. Today, Morgan is not with us because she's a loser. No. I love you, Morgan. No, but really, it's because her schedule is a bit different than us, because she only has lunch with us on the days she has a chem lab period. Because I'm glad we got to intro our podcast off with the whole group. Huh? I'm glad we got to intro our podcast off with the whole group. Yeah. So, me and Saige, we have first period study hall on these days where Morgan is not with us. But we found
Rest your soul.
the
I'm
most.
sorry.
What is it? Oh my god, it was like a millipede. It's a millipede. Maybe centipede. Whichever one has the most legs. And
In the school?
In the school.
It's
the second time we've seen it, it was giant. It looked like
It might have been 1,000
it looked like it was from the planet of the apes.
Nope.
From there to there.
I'm
It
out
was
of
like
that auditorium.
it was like 2.5 inches
bug.
long. At least, yeah. Oh, I found kimchi. And it was orange. It was bright orange. It was great. See, I chronically eat the same thing every single day. It's just like my comfort food. But this is my true comfort food.
Goat cheese is my comfort food.
Huh? I don't know what my comfort food is.
Grilled cheese.
Oh, I thought you said goat cheese, and I was like, ew.
I love goat cheese, but no. Grilled cheese.
I had that for dinner last night. I made my sister a grilled cheese sandwich. She only ate half of it, and I was like, bitch. And she left it sitting on the counter for 2 hours, and I was like, you didn't put this in the fridge. You can eat it tomorrow.
I hate when I make my sister's
dare you?
food, and then Like, I finally understand what my parents feel like when I was a little kid and I'd just leave stuff or, like, not eat it or say it was disgusting. Like,
I'm like,
I understand it now.
Oh, okay. I get it.
You're the youngest.
I'm the problem.
I'm the oldest.
Yeah, same. I'm the oldest as well.
I'm the second oldest out of way too many siblings, so.
How many do you have?
5?
No, just 4, but including me, so it's not that bad, but still too many.
Sister.
I know you have an older sister.
Okay, let's talk about her boyfriend real quick, which, again, we're not going to say
My
any
neighbor.
names.
He's my neighbor.
He's the worst. I hate him. What? He is the worst. He's a bitch. He's a little bitch.
I kind of remember that.
Why?
He's mean. His sense of humor is just being mean to others.
Really?
I don't like him. Good. But
Oh,
also,
wow.
there is I had such a good conversation with this other girl who's friends with my sister. She also absolutely hates him. And then I was talking with my sister's super close friend, which they got in an argument over her boyfriend. Turns out she also hates her boyfriend. And I'm like, yeah, I feel this. So now, apparently, like, most people hate her boyfriend.
I don't know.
That's kind of sad. No, it's so weird. When you look on the ground, it looks like it's super like heavy raining or just after a rainstorm. But when you look up in the sky, it's so pretty, and it feels like there should be flurries of snowflakes just everywhere.
I cried yesterday
What?
during my math quiz. I was getting really, really overwhelmed because I could not figure out why I was getting this one equation wrong. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it here. I'll come back to it. And so I did the one on the next page and then the next one, and I was struggling on that one as well. And I was like, what is going on with me? Why can I not figure out math? It was simple things, like multiplying by 2. Like, it was like such
14 plus 14 equal 24.
That's what I kept doing. I kept saying negative 14 times 2 is negative 24. Because in my mind, I was thinking negative 12. How often do you multiply 14 by 2?
Like
Not very
never.
often. So I kept thinking negative 12. And so I kept getting,
Dude,
74
that girl looks
over
like she's
39.
having a crisis right now.
yeah.
For context, we're looking at this girl who's just walking outside of her window. She's holding her head.
She's trying
and she
to keep
looks
the
very
snow off her
tired.
glasses.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, but she looks like she's having a mental crisis.
Okay, back to Saige's mental
Back to
crisis.
Saige.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
So I started getting really bad anxiety about it, and I was like, oh my god, am I gonna get another horrible grade on a quiz?
I'm talking about freaking out about 14
So I
plus.
was getting really bad anxiety about possibly failing, and so then that was like I was getting all worked up, and so then I started crying, and then Charlotte and Meredith finished the test, and I was like, oh god, I'm going so slow, and that started freaking me out even more. So then I started having an anxiety attack, and so I just had to take a few breaths, but I didn't want people to see me crying, so I was like covering my eyes, and I was like down in front of my test, and then I saw my mistake, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, I did it, oh my gosh, I did it, I figured it out, and then I was like so happy. But the worst thing about my anxiety is when I get really bad anxiety, I start feeling sick to my stomach, and so I started getting this really bad pain in my stomach, and then I was like, oh great. And so then on the bus ride home, I was just feeling sick because I had math.
While listening to the podcast.
Yes, I was listening to the podcast. Well,
I also had a math test today, and it was
too.
no graphing calculator, so I was like dying for this one portion of it. But the last question, I didn't realize it until she pointed it out to me. We were only supposed to pick 3 out of the 4 questions, and I already started the 4th question.
Oh, no.
And I realized that after, and I couldn't figure out one of them, so I just decided to like completely scrap that one and only work on the 3. So I put in so much extra effort on working on one when I didn't have to work on it.
I love cashews. They're like my absolute favorite thing ever in the world.
Oh, Morgan.
I know, I feel so bad for her. She can't eat my favorite nuts. Yes, keep that in.
Who said that?
I'm saving this for later. I'm gonna eat my strawberries.
Oh, and when I was listening to yesterday's podcast, or whenever we did the first one, I could hardly tell the difference between our voices.
Dude, same. I was shocked.
I was like,
"There's no
do
way."
we really sound that similar? I don't think we do in person, but on
Yeah.
video, we do. We sound so
can
Can you
tell
tell
myself.
the difference? Wait. You talk, I'll talk.
You say the same
How about we
sentence.
say the exact same sentence?
Okay. What type of sentence?
Bobby walked his dog.
Oh, soft but light, 300 window breaks.
No, I'm not doing a Shakespeare. You theater nerd,
Bobby
nerd.
was walking his dog.
Now is the winter of our discontent.
Now
Made
is the-
glorious sonnet by the sunny York.
Bobby was walking his dog.
And Summer's Leaf had thought to try a date.
Did it sound like only one person was saying that sentence? Did it?
Okay, but Bobby was walking his pet dog. Is that what you said?
Bobby.
Not Dobby.
I said Bobby. That's my dog's name.
Oh. You and your 14 chickens and your dogs and your cats and the.
I only have 7 members. Okay, this is funny.
Wait, 7 chickens left or 7 foxes?
4
7
chickens died. I had 11, not 17, or whatever she said.
7 chickens left. 4 of them died.
In total, I've had 16 chickens over like all the chickens that I've had ever. But right now I have 7 because a bunch died. I think 9 of the 16 chickens that I've had in my lifetime have died, which is honestly tragic. That's more than half. I'm a bad chicken parent. Yes,
you're not.
Gianna?
Do you ever like? Okay, this is a morbid question, but like,
Okay.
so like, do they die in the coop, or do you like find their bodies, or like what happens?
Okay, so
I know it's a
Okay,
really
that's
sad
so
question, but I want to know
terrible.
the answer.
I'll tell you the story of all the chickens that I've had that have
Okay.
passed. Okay, so the first 2 chickens that died on the exact same day.
Oh my god.
I know, and they were siblings. They were identical, but I was able to tell them apart because they were my chickens. So they were barred rocks. Not if you don't know what that is. Anyway, so the one had arthritis, and so she was on medication that was like $200. I don't know why my dad decided to spend that money on a chicken that died 2 months later. But it was getting cold and she couldn't get into the coop, so she was staying in our house. And one day I came home from, what did I come home from? I came home from something, and I went to check on her, and she was dead. I lifted up her head, and it fell right back down. So in that case, I did find the body, and I was really sad about it.
Like in your house?
In my house, yeah. She died in my house. She was in the chick grade.
You have a
No, it
ghost
was-
chicken haunting the house?
I probably do, but
That's kind of
the
cool.
other chicken, a few hours later, my dad came up and he was like, I really hate to do this. I'm really sorry, but your other chicken is also dead. I just found her. She got attacked by a hawk or possibly a fox. Snowball died next. She was egg bound and it ended up killing her. That means the egg that she's creating couldn't come out, and so it caused her blockage and she died. My dad found her, and I was away. Because they had a wedding to go to over the weekend, so I was staying at my grandparents' house. When I came back, I went to check on the chickens, and I was like, where did Snowball go? My dad had put her in a grocery bag in a wheelbarrow in my shed.
So you found another dead body.
And so I found another dead body. The next 2 died together. They got attacked by a fox. There's,
Too many fox.
Together to the very end.
huh?
Together till the very end.
Together to the very end. That's the second pair of chickens that died together. Very tragic. Their feathers were everywhere for the longest time. It was really sad. So after that, we were left with 1 chicken. Her name is Nuggets. She is still with us. She is a gorgeous chicken, by the way. She's like brown, white, and she has these really pretty green feathers. Ooh, and they're like shiny. Like, they're almost
I want
metallic.
to see a photo.
I probably have a photo. I'll find it later.
Okay.
So after that, we had just her for like a few months, and I started thinking, why isn't she laying eggs? And I realized it's because she's lonely. And she's getting depressed, and she might become egg bound for too long and end up dying like Snowball. And so I was talking to my dad, and I was like, look, we need to get more chickens for Nuggets, and also winter's coming. She's not gonna be able to keep herself warm, just her. We need more chickens to keep the coop warm.
Glad
And so,
that you got more chickens.
golden ticket boom.
Does theater count as art or like entertainment?
They're both.
They're both. But how? Like, which one do you think it really falls under?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Okay.
I think
It's art to create in theater, but also it's like it's entertainment for people. You could argue that football is an art.
You could argue it's not sport, it's entertainment.
Oh yeah.
Every sport is entertainment.
Yeah. Which is why for my project.
And every art is entertainment as well. So it's art entertainment.
Yeah.
My color guard is called the sport of the arts because it's an art form. It has expression
Similar to dance.
and
Yeah.
well, dance is an art and sport.
Yeah.
I feel like
So
the dance, I feel like falls more under the art.
I think so too, because I think being able to create these beautiful lines with your body is just phenomenal. Wow, that sounded so philosophical.
yeah,
We're so smart.
sage words for sage.
Sage word.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, British sub. British sub is here. He's wearing a green shirt with his like
No plaid.
leather bag.
He's a bald guy, by the way.
He's giving Christmas moving out.
Imagine if Morgan was like, oh, guys, sorry, I can't edit this episode today.
I could do it.
Yeah, but then you'd have to hear all of us basically talking to Morgan through the podcast.
Becomes Morgan.
Oh, okay. What? Okay. Let's answer some philosophy questions.
Oh, yeah.
What came first, chicken or egg?
I think chicken.
I think chicken too.
I think chicken as well.
Because chickens are dinosaurs,
Yeah.
but dinosaurs don't necessarily. Not all dinosaurs lay eggs. So, did the dinosaur?
It was still a dinosaur
That-
egg, but then it hatched a chicken.
That's
Yeah,
that's my
egg.
So it wasn't the chicken egg that hatched. It wasn't the chicken egg that was first. It was the dinosaur egg that was first.
Did you know? I think there's some museum that serves basically chicken nuggets, and they're like, this is what a T-Rex would taste like.
That's why we have dino nuggets.
Guys,
great.
what do you think is the 5 main pieces of entertainment that we need in our life? I say art, sports. I'm not sure what the other 3.
Okay, so we have art, sports, books, media, like
No, I don't-
television media.
I agree. I think television media. But what would? Because.
I have one.
Ooh.
Socialization.
Is it
No.
a question? I have a question.
Okay. What's your question?
Is it easier to be loved to be loved or to love?
Probably to be loved.
Probably.
I think loving is the most difficult thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you find reasons not to, but you have to ignore them.
I'm loving
But
this guy
then-
who's blood.
but then you're second guessing if you should.
It's so fun.
But then you wonder if you should be loving them because of those reasons. Not that I've ever been in love. I've just watched a lot of television and read a lot of books. Who in our friend group is main character energy?
I think you. I think Saige. Saige thinks me. Gianna thinks me.
I think you give such main character energy.
Yeah,
I think I just give ADHD energy. That's not necessarily
You give
main
funny
character.
best friend energy.
Huh?
No,
You
I
give
never.
funny best friend energy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do.
You can be my side character, Bunny best
I'm
friend.
the bestie side character. But everybody loves more than the main character.
Actually true, that's the problem. Because the main character is usually the stupid one. Making the dumb mistakes that reading it or watching it just keep yelling at the TV.
I need to think, what's the side character that I like more than a main character? Hang on, I can't think of any TV show I've ever watched anymore.
From Shatter Me. Kenji.
I haven't read it.
Oh,
It's on my
Never mind
DVR.
never mind.
Don't spoil anything.
Oh, Twilight series. Literally any of
my
the other
God.
characters other than Bella.
Oh,
sucks.
Bella's annoying. I don't like her. I haven't even watched the movies, and I know that I can't stand her.
She's the worst. Can I
They
get
don't
you
have
chocolate?
It
Yeah.
has a crack on the back. And
What
it
flavor
looks like
is it?
edibles though.
Oh no.
Oh my god, it is.
It's not an edible, I promise.
Wait, what is it? Oh, it's
it's
hazelnut.
maple leaves. It's maple,
Maple leaves
flavor.
and hazelnut.
It looks like an edible.
I have to. Oh, was that an acorn? Wait.
No, it's hazelnut.
Okay. It kind of looked like an acorn.
That is really good
It's
actually.
confusing.
It's maple flavored. Do you want one,
Okay.
Sage?
No, thank you. I'm not eating sugar right now because I just
Sugar mix.
neck locked. I don't like being neck locked. And guess what? I accidentally added way too much honey into my coffee, and so
Oh,
it's like
no.
way too sweet. But oh, why is it so pale? It looks like Kylie.
This is Kylie as a
Sorry,
chocolate.
I'm pale too.
For context, I'm as white as a ghost. You can basically see through
She's
me.
as white as that SUV. She's as white as that Jeep.
I've been described as a vampire. A random kid walked up to me, ran up to me and was like, "Vampire girl," and then ran away, which was weird.
Dang.
Oh my.
I think it
all
was
out.
the red hair and the pale skin.
Can you just in that video? that girl. It's like snowing outside, and there's like a girl with like a pale, like blonde
What is
bob. She's
happening
wearing
with all
a red
this
dress
whistling?
with a red voice, and she goes, "It's the Twilight music playing in the bathroom." She goes, "I'm a vampire," and she runs, and then she hits the ground.
Oh.
She like slips her feet go out from under her feet go up, and her head goes back, and it's really funny.
Did she hurt herself?
No, it's just funny.
Oh, okay.
It's just, we're not doing this music. This is just a random guy who's whistling.
Did you guys watch Bunked?
No.
In like season 3 or something, or maybe it was like season 2, like a character, like one of the
Best
dumb
ones ever.
characters, I can't remember, was like, oh, what is this delicious thing? And they were accidentally eating the moist towelette.
Sorry, it's the way that they keep doing the exact same notes and keep whistling. I'm sorry.
No, that's like the third time they walk by.
I know, right? I low-key want to slap them silly.
I need to go put my lunchbox back, so I'm gonna walk down in a minute.
Okay. Wait, what time is it? Oh my God.
56.
Dang, we can.
Whoa, this lunch went by so fast. How long have we been
Dang,
recording?
we talked.
32 minutes.
We talk a lot.
Whoa! I thought we hadn't talked enough and that we needed to keep saying more things.
I know.
I thought it was 15 minutes. I thought it was 15 minutes.
I know, same. I'm confused now.
That is so freaky.
That is weird. Also, okay. For the, what should we talk about now? God, now I'm like running out of like birds.
feel like
birds
we
in this
should talk
economy.
about,
Are birds real or are they robots?
Oh, birds are real.
What?
Birds are real.
I literally.
That's a debate.
I own 7 birds.
No, chickens aren't birds. There's the.
I'm Haley. Podcast. Say hi to Haley.
She's back, ladies. and
Second
gentlemen.
time featured podcast goer.
I'm so honored.
Oh.
So honored.
Our
You-
podcast. The
Well, I'll make
podcast
you
is
an
called-
award. Sage Words with Sage.
And then we're just here as side characters, except apparently I was voted main character.
Yes.
I don't get that, but
You just have main character energy.
You do.
They do have that podcast voice, you know, like I would feel very entertained if I watched YouTube talk for like an hour.
Do you want me to send you the YouTube link?
It goes
I don't have your number. Does Morgan have it?
I'll just tell you my number.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I need
Let's
my.
not say this out loud. Okay.
Bye 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 bye.
Goodbye.
Podcast ends.